Hi guys, this is one more touristic walks, and today we are visiting US Embassy in Nine Elms. Is a district in the Wandsworth Borough of London, and our second encounter with the Riverlight Quay side. Luxury buildings with lots of facilities, and lastly we'll be visiting Battersea Power Station. So adios, I'll see you at the scenes. Peace. So hi guys, this is one more of key touristic walks, and welcome to my channel. Do subscribe if you want a weekly update on touristic walks. So let's do this video today. So guys, we're at the Nine Elms. It's an area in Wandsworth Borough in London, and at the moment we're at the riverfront just next to Vauxhall Bridge. As you can see, this is the Thames River, and we are walking along the river sidewalk, and these are the apartments that's been actually been here since 2017. So we are walking next to these luxury apartments on the riverfront, and if we walk along more, we also have the boat trip there as well. So these are very, very luxury apartments, guys, and we are walking towards the what you call the tower there as well. So the entirety of the development really is called in St George's Wharf, and these are the apartments again, similar, about 12 to 20 floors high up, as you can see. And when they were built and complete in 2017, the last structure they had to put up was what you call the tower. Very good views. If you check it on the Google, all the views are good. And so guys, we can actually have a go and look within the gardens of the buildings. So each and every part of the buildings has these small hedge walled gardens. So there's the people that actually live here, and then people that actually just come by and stay for a short time. Yeah. So basically we're at the ground floor of these structure buildings, luxury apartments, and there's not much people about. So let's go this way. Walking this way and going forward actually is the entirety of the structures in development. And at the Nine Elms area, guys, everything is affluent and pricey. However, if you can afford it, why not? If you continue down those stairs, we go down to traffic streets, and if you actually come up here, little stairway, just going round for a pleasure, you see. Concerning the apartments, so basically we are actually in Vauxhall, Nine Elms and Battersea. So you got the Battersea. If you're coming from south of London, on the left hand side is Battersea, on the right hand side is Nine Elms, and further to the east is Vauxhall. So as you can see, all of this garden, guys, this apartment structures, they got ground floor eating places, people that actually who stay. And it is at the Thames River Thames front here. And so guys, today is 27th of June 2023. It's quite windy and murky in London. So basically here, there's no one about here, guys, because it is shut basically. I don't know why, because there's no one actually using. So it is summer, but there's no one about here. However, if we come down here in the weekends, it is wonderful. There's only a few people about. Yeah.
Hello? Oh, I got the wrong number. Okay, sorry.
I wonder if I got access going down this way, going back to the embankment. There is a few people. Yeah. Sometimes it's very busy, sometimes it's not. It depends on what, how many people actually renting the places, how many people are staying. Guys, stay by. I will give you further information on St George's Wharf development apartments and the tower. St George's Wharf is a riverside development in Vauxhall, Lambeth, London, England, located on the southern bank of River Thames besides Vauxhall Bridge. St George's Wharf Pier is calling point for London River Services riverboat RB2 and RB6 services. Construction of the St George's Wharf was carried out in phases by developer St George, part of the Berkeley Group Holdings, with blocks opening between 2001 and 2010. St George's Wharf Tower was final block to be completed, opening in 2012. The development comprises over 1,400 apartments as well as offices, retail units and restaurants. It was designed by the architect practice Broadway Malyan. So if you look carefully, we pass all the apartments, structured apartments. If you look up from this angle, they look like in a shape like boats, like a big cruiser in the sea. So there's the shape that they made them into, and we're moving along slowly to the tower as the last structure of the development. So the bottom of this tower, guys, there's a little pool acting like a little moat. So if you're one of those people that want to actually break in now, sorry. If you're one of the people that want to just cross there, you can, because there's a little pool there. You can actually enter into this small garden base, because there's a glass cutaway section there you can go through. And we can go, however, here and see more of these little pools. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna walk along, and we are making our way towards, guys, what you call the US Embassy, and there's a much more interesting environment there. So let's go. On the right hand, guys, you can see the Battersea Power Station. As you can see, the 4 chimneys right in the middle of the screen, a red building, not the one on the left close by, one at the far end of the river. So I suppose everybody knows the Battersea Power Station. As you know, guys, Battersea Power Station has been actually converted to a big mall. So it's a shopping center. It's very big, and I have done a couple of videos on it, comprehensive videos of the Battersea Power Station. You might want to have a check the Touristic Walks channel, and you can actually watch them. So the first video I done in the Battersea Power Station was back in I think just before Christmas. I think it was Christmas Eve. And the second one was a few months later. I think over a couple of months ago. Done another one to see what it's like after a while. But it has been open since September last year, 2022. So where we are, guys, we're at the Thames Park walking embankment here, and we're walking, and these on the left hand side are residential. They've been there very long time. So it's really it's nice to walk. If you like walking, it's always a long stretch of embankments on the Thames River. So if you're a first time visitor, you can walk anywhere you want. Up and down it's all same, and you don't get lost either, because there is actually signs everywhere basically telling you where you are, where you're going to go. So as you can see, guys, those luxury buildings on the middle of the screen, they look like a tiers. Those are actually been there since 2017 as well, so they're all new, so 5 years back. The Battersea and the Nine Elms actually are taking on a very strong development era. So everything's coming along nicely. And there's another development project upcoming, which is called Nine Elms Park, where they are working around the Battersea Power Station to complete it. I don't know when it's going to be completed, guys. And some parts next to US Embassy as well. So the entirety of the area is going to be developed. It's called Nine Elms Park. So once we get there, I will show you what I mean. So we're walking and there's people about here, which is good. And people like to be on YouTube. So basically, guys, I like doing my YouTubes on the weekends, but I can't always rely on weekends because you got to have a video out constantly on YouTubing algorithm system. And if you leave it once a week, it's just not enough. However, you can do video if you're constant, if you are known to do video once a week, especially the large big channels. You can do a video once a week. But if you are like small, like I am small, then you need to do as much as you can, so you cannot rely once a week video publishing. So, gonna cross from here, guys. As you can see, we're at the front of the US Embassy. So yesterday I come out, dummy running, and done all the static shots, which is still video shots basically. What that means is you make a shot or place a video, but you're not moving nowhere, you're just standing there. Those are used for most likely for narrations. So you enter here, the US Embassy. If you've got any problems, your visas and everything, this is where you come, guys. And it's got a really nice pool next to it. Acts like a moat, but it's not actually a moat because the water is standing just on this section there. And last time I come here, not yesterday for dummy running, I think it was a few months ago, there used to be a fountain coming down that wall. As you can see that wall, as you can see the moss, there used to be a water coming down from there, but they switched it off for some reason. So this is the US Embassy, guys, in Nine Elms. It is also part of the development, which the whole embassy was back in Grosvenor Gardens, and they moved it here in 2017. So they built this structure here. As you can see, it's very unique. In 2017, looking over the Thames River, and now it's here for good. Embassy of the United States of America, it says there. So I've got a couple of guards in the booth. I hope they don't say nothing to me with my camera and the gimbal. Marketing suit. So where we are, guys, we're at the surroundings of US Embassy, and as you can see, those are developments, those buildings there, they are what you call embassy gardens. The Embassy of the United States of America in London is the diplomatic mission of the United States in the United Kingdom. It is located in Nine Elms, and it is the largest American embassy in Western Europe and a focal point for events relating to United States held in United Kingdom. The former embassy, Chancery, in 2014, the American legation, which is a lower form of authority, in London was first situated in Great Cumberland Place, later moving to Piccadilly, 98 Portland Place from 1863 to 1866, and 123 Victoria Street in Westminster from 1883 to 1893. The legation, which is a lower form of authority, was upgraded to an embassy in 1893 and remained in Victoria Street until 1912, when it moved to 4 Grosvenor Gardens. As you can see, the Nine Elms development, guys, right there. So we're gonna go around first of all and walk from the other side and go all the way back to a US Embassy and look around there for the Garden Embassy. It's called the Garden Embassy, this whole new development. And the whole of this new development, as you can see, is been completed in 2017. And they're still working on that site, as you can see. There's another building there that really catches my eye, guys. As you can see, is part of it is yellow and part structure is grey. So it is quite unique. So in this day and age, guys, once you've got software on a digital machines, you can get the software to design it any way you want and have the right machinery to do the work. So basically, once this is a little pocket of grass there, we will just lay about and have fun. So I'm really surprised that I see cars passing by. It doesn't look like a road, it looks more like a pedestrian walking path, but cars passing by. So they are allowed to pass. So coming in and out of deliveries and people that who actually live here in these apartments. So but stay away from that spray before it sprays all over the equipment. It passes very fast. I'm the only guy with a big camera, a big gimbal, walking faster than anybody in the space. So guys, there you go. So we've got all sorts of ledges at the ground floor, which is the eating places and restaurants, bars. and you can never go wrong if you are hanging about around this place. So whoever actually comes in to renew their visas and anything like that, you won't be bored coming this side. As you can see, this small garden's been really decorated to please the eye or the public, as you can see. I'm gonna continue walking this way and see all the arrays of restaurants there. We've got the bar and restaurant there. The Alchemist. Basically, the term for this new development is called Alchemist Embassy Gardens. So because it's a weekday, you haven't seen much people. Only very few. So basically, guys, if you can see that glass structure there, this is where you actually line up and go into the embassy to do your business, whatever it is that you want to go there for, and get a visa and travel around. And these blocks here, guys, as I'm showing you now, is a part of the Nine Elms project development, which they are coming up, or they're going to begin soon to develop. And it actually takes in the Battersea Power Station and American Embassy, and it's a large area to be developed. So those buildings there is part of the Nine Elms Park, and I think those ones there being completed in 2017, and they still have to continue for more construction or ongoing works. However, I'm going to continue walking this side and show you around. Embassy Garden is a residential and business development built by Ballymore Group in the Nine Elms regeneration zone in London, England, surrounding the United States Embassy building, opened in 2017. It features the transparent sky pool for swimming, which is suspended 115 feet in the air between the development's prominent buildings. On 16 February 2012, Wandsworth Council approved Ballymore Group's plans for the 15-acre development. Embassy Gardens was intended to provide up to 1,982 new homes alongside shops, cafes, bars, restaurants, business space, a 100-room bed hotel, a health center, children's playground, and sports pitches. So in 2014, it was reported that Ballymore had engaged Lazards and CBRE Group to raise about 2.5 billion to fund the Embassy Gardens development. In June 2017, 25 apartments were released for sales by EcoWorld Ballymore, with prices for home that overlook the sky pool starting from £1 million sterlings. The outer swimming pool is suspended 10 stories high and acts as a bridge between two apartment blocks. It enables residents to swim between two buildings with views of the London Eye and Westminster Palace. So you have two exits, one from going opposite direction where I'm walking, and you got another exit where I'm walking, make a left turn and you're out of the place. So all these trees been planted here, arrays of trees, as we circle around, they've been planted in the same alignment. So there's one more thing I need to show you guys. There is a swimming pool, as you can see. Can you see the swimming pool? It crosses two buildings. So it's a glass swimming pool where people who go to the apartments, who live there, actually will swim across to go to the other building. As one of the features of Nine Elms development phase. Personally, I would think twice to go in a swimming pool because you can see everything at the bottom so high. There's actually lots of people that are afraid to walk on the tower bridges, glass walkways that cross it's above the bridge itself. It's called crossing the two pointed towers. And a lot of people are actually afraid to walk on them. They're looking down to see it might just give away or something, but it will not. It's just a fear. So guys, I'm gonna wander around and show you more of this place. So these are the more of development here, more of buildings, luxury buildings. They're probably private. We are out of the US Embassy spot and we cross the road and coming to these new more luxury apartments. So I like the way they in colors like red, white, light brown. I suppose, guys, we are going to take all this construction ongoing work for some time because they started the Battersea Power Station project back in 2014 and finished in 2022. It's like 6 years on. So I suppose another 10 years give and take, I believe. So basically we come to the place where it goes out to the streets. We don't want to go out into the streets. I'm going to take you to the other side of this boards. So we're going to walk back and go there. So walking to the left now, and as you can see on the left hand side of the screen, there are people who are waiting about near the entrance to get in there and have their interview for their visa. So I take it that having an interview is like having a job interview. You have to do much as work as you do for the job interview to say the right things to get your visa. I'm not messing about. So we're gonna walk this way, guys. We're going to meet all the luxury. So as you can see, all the people are sitting about. It's more busier this section than next to the embassy. So these buildings are part of the Nine Elms Park project, already been here, and they will continue stretching it and expanding it, taking it all the way from here all the way to Battersea Power Station and beyond. So guys, my last video on Touristical channel was St James's Park, and St James's Park has a definite plans to expand. Check it out on Google and you'll get all the information. It will be a really amazing, unique looking place after the project is developed there. Most of the buildings are quite a dark color, but a nice dark color. And not like old London's old brick color that worn out and never been cleaned, give and take hundreds of years. So we are considering, guys, as New London and Old London. We've got historical Old London and we've got new modern London. As you can see, this is the Embassy Gardens sign here, with an attractive structure here. And as you can see, guys, those buildings, what they call is Riverlight Quay site buildings, looking over the Thames River, and they have also been there since 2017, so they've been completed 2017, and they were all sold out. Everybody bought them for actually either business or personal. So guys, I'm not going to go into details of prices, but they are very pricey. They start from $1 million to 6 million, most likely to 9 million. So it's all varies. And this is the Nine Elms Lane, guys. This road is called Nine Elms Lane, and it goes all the way to the Battersea Dogs and Cats home. So we are passing by here, what you call the Riverlight Quay. And these are very, very. I personally wouldn't mind getting one myself, but you really got to save up. And you have mooring and boats here as well. At the moment, guys, there's no. You can see there's no water. Tide is gone back, and they're just sitting on the muddy ground. So we are in a private place, guys. I'm just always expecting someone to come out and tell me you're restricted to filming. And that goes out to the streets. So nobody there. So let's walk on, guys, and encounter more interesting spots. This part of the muddy ground is crowded with lots of boats, large boats. I suppose people use them as dwelling places, like residential spot there. So I also have done a Little Venice video, guys. Go back a few weeks ago, and people do use the canal, which is a Regent's Canal next to Little Venice, that people use their little boats as a residential area. They basically live there. There's a section that is cut off, specially made for them, so you can't really walk there. But these fountains are come back. Last time I was here, they were all switched off. To make the place look even nicer. And if we look across, even better. So stand by, guys. I will give you further information on Riverlight Quay site apartment buildings. Riverlight is a residential development right on the river in the heart of London. An exclusive collection of suites, 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments and penthouses were completed in 2017. World-renowned architects Roger Sturck, Harbour and partners have designed an architectural classic of the future, 6 modern and elegant pavilions specifically designed to welcome the sunlight in and widen the river views out. The scheme comprises 6 buildings arranged in rising form composition, ranging in height from 12 to 20 stories. 60% of the scheme is dedicated to open space with landscape gardens by Jill Spice, a riverside walkway and a park with restaurants, bars, a creche and a hotel. The development includes an exclusive residence clubhouse featuring a state-of-the-art gymnasium, swimming pool and holistic spa, a digital entertainment suite with a private cinema and a virtual golf and spacious lounge and library area. So I hope you enjoyed the narration. We shall continue. We're still at the apartments. We shall continue walking now to Battersea Power Station, and we're just gonna skim around the station, not the inside, because as I said, I done a couple of videos, couple of videos, comprehensive, make inside and outside of the power station. So I shall give you a brief what it looks like inside, but we're not gonna go walking in there. Since we are just moving out of the section of these buildings, apartment buildings, this street leads out to the main road, and we're gonna walk this street and make a right turn and head for Battersea Power Station. On Battersea Power Station there's something called Electric Boulevard, Prospect Place. These are all newly made buildings, even more interesting than these ones. Much more sleek looks than anywhere else. At least that's what I believe. So guys, wait and you will see. We're not far from the Battersea Power Station. We will just cross the road there, make a left turn, walk about another couple of minutes, and we're there. So we're at the front of the Riverlight Quay, as you can see. That's the front, and that was the back as I was walking from. And now we're at the Nine Elms Lane. Nine Elms Lane goes all the way to Battersea Park. Passes the Battersea Dogs and Cats Home, and Covent Garden Market building. Actually, it's right there. Switch off. So it says there, new Covent Garden Market there. Nine Elms is an area of southwest London, England, within the London Borough of Wandsworth. It lies on the River Thames, with Battersea to the west, South London to the south, and Vauxhall to the east. The area was actually mainly industrial, but is now becoming more residential and commercial in character. It is dominated by a Battersea Power Station, raised railway lines, and new Covent Garden Market. The Battersea Dogs and Cats Home is also in the area. So we're in the road that takes us to Battersea Power Station. As you can see, we are close by, guys. And on the left, look at those buildings. It's called the Prospect Place. It's amazing style and architecture, that every part has been kind of diagonal and crisscross. It's just amazing how they put that up with all the mathematical instructions to cope with the construction of the work there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cross the road. So what you can do, actually you can go all around the Battersea Power Station. It's got circumnavigation to the road, which you can walk, also cars can go around. You might do a little circumnavigation. Part of it is interesting, part of it is not, because still the whole development of the Battersea Power Station is not complete. I mean, you can go in there, have a look around. It looks complete, but not 100%. There's more work to be done in the coming years. But you can go in there and shop around. It's no problem. From this angle, you can see the apartments they put on top of the station. There's something like 5 to 6 million per apartment. If you're coming this way, there's also public parking. Just drive your car down here and pay up the machine, and you take a lift and you come out from the ground to the I think into the power station, I believe. So at the moment, guys, we are walking and trying to get to the right into the middle of the action of power station. Well, it's a power station which costs something like 9 billion to develop, and its surroundings. As you can see, that's the building I'm talking about. It is so interesting, so unique, and amazing, and awesome. I forgot the words that you use. So if you go that way, guys, you go to the front of the power station, right in front, Thames River. And if you go this way, I think we can go to.
Easily just get in.
Yeah, this is the Electric Boulevard, guys. So we're just next to the Electric Boulevard. This is, and yeah, so that is the Electric Boulevard on the left hand side if you go that way. So guys, we're not gonna go everywhere because I already done a video. You might want to check that out. So we're just gonna skim by as we're in the area, just to give the video more atmosphere. And as you can see, there is the ground floor of the Electric Boulevard. And there is the higher platform where you can walk and then get down the stairs again. And as you can see, these luxury buildings there, guys, is also all on sale if you want to buy anything like that. About 5 million. pound sterling. So this is a higher platform. Yeah. As you can see here, the ground floor, you got Zara. And on this right hand side, I believe they're still going to open up the retails. And they got those signs to show what retail is going to be. So guys, as I did mention it, they're still working on it. Some parts are complete, some parts are not. And as you can see, this structure of this building is real unique. You got like a window type balcony sitting on top of each other, and it goes up, and then the one is sticking out, one is going in and out, and so forth. That sort of structure. So this is the Electric Boulevard, and we're gonna walk back and go to the front of the power station. There's also a entry from here into the power station, the mall. As you can see, there's a small gap on the right in the middle of the screen through there. So you got exits and entrances all around the building. You got the there Tozy, Grand Cafe. hotel-like apartments. And if you walk down that way, you can actually let's go and walk down that way as well. So I'm just telling you what it is. I can do a quick walking. So they done the carpet like grass newly there. It wasn't there before. For people to actually sit and relax. So that's the ground floor of the station, guys. And you got two stairways that goes up to the platform, higher platform. So let's go this way. So let's go this way. Oh. Oh, I thought he was waving at me, not to film. That guy was waving. I thought he was waving at me, not to film. Damn. It wasn't. As you can on the ground floor of the Electric Boulevard, guys, we got also retailers, very interesting retailers, and you got the lift 109. The lift 109 is a lift that goes elevator, glass elevator goes up one of the chimneys in the Battersea Power Station and gives you an experience of going high up and looking at the city of London. Great views. There's a Leon, they have a Clover. On the left hand side you got the Zara. Bit of a Clulo. Cinema in a power station. There is a cinema in a power station, guys. That really is the highest point in the building. So you're gonna need to take an elevator and go there. You got a smaller platform for the entrance there. So as you can see, guys, if you go further ahead, there's a stairway that goes up to the street. And what we'll do, we'll go up this stairway here and go back to the front of the station. And now we are leaving the Electric Boulevard, guys, and going into the front of the Battersea Power Station. I forgot the name of this block, guys, the building. Circus something, but what it is, I don't know the rest of it. Yes, it's Circus West Village, guys. The name of this building we're under, the entirety of the block and apartments, is called West Circus Village. I think it was one of the first buildings to be put here, because I came here a couple of years back. This building was here to do a Battersea Park video, and it was here. It's one of the early ones, I take it. So what Battersea or the Nine Elms project it actually boasts of having 20,000 jobs being created for people for their careers. Since there's a larger scale project going on. So back in the days when this used to be a power station, guys, working as a power station, and it has been decommissioned back in somewhere 983, something like that. Yeah. Used to have a jetty there. The jetty used to bring in all the coal because it was coal-fired station. They used to use coal to power up the electric for London, and used to do a lot. Used to have something like 20% of electric used to come from this power station to actually produce London with electricity, and rest of the London, another 80% used to rely on smaller stations providing electricity here and there. But this was one mega huge power station. It was a great two-listed building. They kept it there, and some developers come and gone, but they couldn't actually start any project due to the financial problems and so forth. And in the end, some Malaysian investors came and took over and began their work in 2014, and this is the result now. So guys, let's have a look at the inside of the Battersea Power Station briefly. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that, having seen it inside as well, briefly, and giving you some trivial information as well. And this is the end of our journey to our video. And we should do a little bit more walking and I shall end the video, because this is the last encounter of my journey today. It is so different from one night on Christmas. Is so different. As you can see, this spot here, guys, you have an ice rink here, and you have the glass structure eating places for drinks and snacks. And they used to have all sorts of funfair machines in front of this right in the front space there, and lots of festive looking structures on that. Look at the grass there as well, so it's kind of changed. And so guys, that's the main entrance of the station. So I hope you liked my video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to do the drill. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and click notification bell icon for my upcoming videos. And I shall see you on my next video. Adios for now. Peace.